Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Localization. In this episode, I will explain and compare the Japanese and English names of the so-called legendary birds from Generation 1, and in the next episode, I will talk about the so-called Lake Trio from Generation 4. The majority of the legendary Pokemon are not localized between Japanese and English, and even those that are localized receive such minor changes that they're not even worth mentioning. So episodes 2 and 3 will probably be the only episodes that feature legendary Pokemon. Also, as stated in the previous episode, since I don't know how to determine which names are better objectively, I'll give you my personal biased opinions. Let's begin. National Dex number 144, Furiza or Articuno. The Japanese name Furiza is the Japanese transliteration of the English word freezer because it's part ice type. I do not sense a hint of creativity. -1 point. The English name Articuno, on the other hand, is much less literal. The first part of its name, Arctic, derives from the word Arctic, which refers to the region near the North Pole. The second part, Uno, comes from the Spanish word uno, which means the number 1, because it is the first of the 3 legendary birds on the National Dex. So this name pretty much means the first one of the 3 birds that is related to a cold climate. I feel ambiguous about the first part, Arctic, because it is a nice indirect reference to its ice typing, but its in-game lore does not mention anything about it residing in the Arctic region. I therefore wonder why they had to use this particular morpheme in its name, so I'll only give it half a point for the indirect reference to its ice typing. The second part, Uno, also is a good reference to the presence of the other 2 birds, but the decision to put this Pokemon on the Dex before the other 2 legendary birds was completely arbitrary, and this Pokemon has nothing intrinsically related to the number 1, so no point is added. So overall, the English name, Articuno, is better. National Dex number 145, Sanda or Zapdos. The Japanese name, Sanda, is the transliteration of the English word thunder, which is a reference to its electric typing. -1 point for the lack of creativity. The English name, Zapdos, is the combination of 2 words. The first word, zap, is a reference to its electric typing and its high speed relative to the other legendary birds. The second word, dos, is the Spanish word for the number 2. The first word, zap, has a strong connotation with electricity, and it can also mean to kill, so it is an apt choice for a strong and quick Pokemon. Therefore, 1 point is awarded. As for the second word, dos, I have the same criticism that I had for the second part of Articuno's name, so no point is added. So again, the English name, Zapdos, is better. National Dex number 146, Fire or Moltres. The Japanese name, Fire, is literally the English word fire, -1 point. The English name, Moltres, is the combination of the word molt, which likely derives from molten, a reference to its fire typing, and tres, the Spanish word for the number 3. The word molten is originally the past participle of the verb to melt. So this is a nice reference to this Pokemon's ability to utilize intense heat and fire. 1 point is therefore added. The second part, Tres, does not deserve any points for the same reason stated previously. The English name, Moltres, once again is the winner. So overall, the legendary birds have better names in English than in the original Japanese games. I believe this was rather predictable. The next episode will explain the names of the so-called Lake Trio. See you next time.